Your health and safety is our top priority at Northwest ISD. This video outlines some of the steps the district has taken to reduce the spread of COVID-19. We've implemented several health and safety protocols, but we're going to need your cooperation to ensure the risks are minimized. We want to maintain the safest school environment possible, and we're going to need everyone's help. Here's what we can expect from anyone who is on NISD property. First, staff and students are required to self-screen every day before arriving at any NISD facility. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, then please visit your healthcare provider to ensure that it is safe for you to return to campus. You can find this list of symptoms along with all of NISD's health and safety protocols by visiting the NISD homepage. Click on 2021 school year and then Health and Safety Protocols. You must be wearing a mask or face covering while on campus. These times could include entering and exiting the bus, walking during passing periods at school, before school where people are accustomed to gathering, and in the classroom. Appropriate masks include disposable mask, washable mask, and neck gaiters. Masks with exhalation valves or vents are not CDC-approved masks and are not acceptable at school. Also, being 6 feet apart does not negate the requirement for you to wear a mask. There are some who may have a medical condition that prevents them from wearing a mask. If that's the case, they have presented the appropriate documentation and followed the required process before this accommodation was made. Students will not be required to wear their face covering when eating or drinking. However, face masks will be worn during PE activities. Face masks will not be required during vigorous exercising while maintaining social distance. In addition, campus administrators may provide additional opportunities as needed for mask breaks. These breaks must adhere to a minimum of 6 feet of social distancing and may include, but are not limited to, the following: designated and monitored mask-free area during recess, designated and monitored class time outdoors, and designated and monitored time in the hallway, but not during passing periods. Masks worn by students and staff must adhere to the NISD dress code. If students don't abide by the face mask requirement for in-person learning, they may be transitioned to remote learning. We also expect students and staff to maintain proper social distancing when possible. Signage has been added throughout the building to help remind everyone of these expectations. We also understand that isn't always feasible for staff and students to maintain 6 feet of social distancing, but we ask that you maintain as much separation as possible. But keep in mind that social distance processes are a personal responsibility. Anyone causing a disruption, unwilling to follow NISD's safety protocols, or putting others at unnecessary risk may be asked to leave school. Classrooms shall arrange the desk in a manner that best separates students from one another. We realize that classroom sizes and shapes, as well as student counts, will vary across the district. If 6 feet of separation cannot be achieved, then students shall be separated to the maximum distance possible within a given space. Seating charts should be utilized so that the students have the same seat in the classroom each day. As students enter and exit the classroom, teachers will provide hand sanitizer to each student. Students are expected to rub their hands together, covering the front and back of their hands, fingers, and fingernails until their hands are dry. Teachers will spray desks with disinfectant between classes, and if desks are still wet when students arrive, students are expected to wipe the desk dry and dispose of the towel in the trash. In addition, hand sanitizer will be available in every classroom. We also ask that you follow any and all rules with regards to specific campus schedules and protocols for the use in the common areas, including how to sanitize space between use. All students and staff will be expected to use hand sanitizer when entering and exiting common areas. Students are encouraged to use backpacks instead of hallway lockers and cubbies to help ensure social distancing between students. On playgrounds, we expect children to wear masks and maintain at least 6 feet of social distancing. It can be difficult to keep surfaces clean and disinfected between the use of equipment by different students, so we expect students to wash their hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds before and after recess. While on the playground, children should use district-provided hand sanitizer while actively playing on the equipment. In the cafeteria, hand sanitizer should be used when you enter the line, and you must wear your mask while in line and walking to and from your table. To minimize face-to-face contact in the cafeteria line, separate lines will be formed to reduce gathering. You'll notice that when possible, food items will be pre-packaged and boxed. Elementary students will have 2 choices for lunch each day. Secondary students will be given an option to pre-order lunch. We understand that it will take time for everyone to adjust to these new safety measures, But with a little patience, understanding, and your help, we're confident that we can teach and learn successfully at all of our NISD campuses.